What is Sikhism? Sikhism is a religion and philosophy founded in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent in the late 15th century. Its members are known as Sikhs. About 2% of India's population are Sikhs. Traditionally, the men keep their hair and do not shave their beard or moustache. They gather their head hair in a turban. Sikhism is comparatively a new religion in India. This religion was established by Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak was born in 1469 in the Punjab region of North India. Guru Nanak was a Hindu and he loved to travel and learn. He eventually developed a new religion and included in it what he thought were the good beliefs of the two dominant religions in the Punjab region, namely Hinduism and Islam. In fact, Sikhism indeed has beliefs from these two religions. From Islam it adopted the belief in the existence of one invisible God. From Hinduism it adopted the belief in karma and reincarnation, meaning your actions in this life will decide your fate in the next incarnation. It is important to note that the founders of Sikhism tried to abolish some of the Indian customs, such as the caste system, and sati, that is, the burning of the widow alive on her husband's funeral pyre. It is equally important to note that in Sikhism, everyone has equal rights irrespective of caste, creed, color, race, sex, or religion. In fact, Sikhism does not have a clergy class, as it considers this as a gateway to corruption. However, they have readers and singers in their temples. Sikhism also rejects pilgrimage, fasting, superstitions, and other such rituals. Sikhism does not believe in holding fasts because for the Sikhs, the body is God's present to human being and therefore humans must foster, maintain and preserve it in good sound condition, unless fasting is done to foster the human body like healthy diets. Sikhism does not support pilgrimage to holy sites because according to Sikhism, God is everywhere and not in any certain place. But Sikhism has a few important sites, of which the Hari Mandir, also known as the Golden Temple in Amritsar in Punjab, is the most important site and is considered the holiest shrine of Sikhism. By the way, a Sikh place of worship is called Gurdwara. Sikhism emphasizes community services and helping the needy. As a matter of fact, one of the distinct features of Sikhism is the common kitchen called langar. In every Gurdwara, there is a langar, and every Sikh is supposed to contribute in preparing the meals in the free kitchen. The meals are served to all and are eaten sitting on the floor, and this is to emphasize the point that all are equals. Guru Nanak, again, the person who established Sikhism, was its first guru. After him there were 9 more gurus who were the highest religious authority. The last guru, Guru Gobind Singh, proclaimed that after him the guru of the Sikhs would be the holy book of Sikhism, that is, Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib is written in Gurumukhi script. It includes the writings of the Sikh gurus and the writings of Hindu and Muslim saints. But out of humility, Guru Gobind Singh did not include his own writings in the book, which he proclaimed as the permanent guru of the Sikhs. His writings appear in a separate book called Dasam Granth. Guru Gobind Singh is also the guru behind the unique appearance of Sikh men. During Guru Gobind's term as the guru of the Sikhs and also before him, the ruling empire of Punjab region was the Mughal Empire. The Mughals were Muslims. Some of the Mughal emperors, like Aurangzeb, were fanatic Muslims who harassed the non-Muslims, including the Sikhs. Some of the Guru Sikhs were even executed by the Mughal emperors. In order to stop their persecutions, Guru Gobind decided to make his followers a community of fighters. He changed his surname to Singh, which means lion. His followers also changed their surname to Singh. Since then, a ceremony of baptizing was established among the Sikhs in which the boys were given the title Singh, and the girls were titled Kaur, meaning princess. In those days, Singh, as a surname, was very popular among a famous warrior caste of North India, the Rajputs. Some of the first Sikhs were also Rajputs. In order to make it easier for his followers to recognize each other, Gobind Singh chose 5 marks, some of which even today symbolize the Sikhs. The 5 signs were uncut hair, comb, sword or dagger, bracelet on the right wrist, and shorts. The religious Sikhs dress according to Guru Gobind Singh's order, carrying a sword. Most of the Sikhs even today have uncut hair and gather it in a turban. But some easygoing Sikhs cut their hair, or they do not gather their uncut hair in a turban. Core Sikh beliefs and practices. In addition to the above discussion, below are the core Sikh beliefs and practices. On living in God and community. For the Sikhs, there is only one God, and God does not have form or gender. For the Sikhs, everyone has direct access to God and everyone is equal in the eyes of God. The Sikhs also focus their lives around their relationship with God and being a part of the Sikh community. Thus, the Sikh ideal combines action and belief. Indeed, for the Sikhs, to live a good life a person should do good deeds, as well as meditating on God. On God and the cycle of life. The Sikhs believe that human beings spend their time in a cycle of birth, life, and rebirth. They share this belief with followers of other Indian religious traditions, such as Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. The quality of each particular life depends on the law of karma. Karma sets the quality of a life according to how well or badly a person behaved in their previous life. And the only way out of this cycle, which all faiths regard as painful, is to achieve a total knowledge of and union with God. On the God of grace. Sikh spirituality is centered round this need to understand and experience God, and eventually become one with God. To do this, a person must switch the focus of their attention from themselves to God. They get this state, which is called Mukti, or liberation, through the grace of God. Hence, grace means something that God does to human beings, and not something that human beings can earn. However, God shows people through holy books, and by the examples of saints, the best ways to get close to Him. The Sikhs also believe that God can't be understood properly by human beings, but He can be experienced through love, worship, and contemplation. Also, the Sikhs look for God both inside themselves and in the world around them. They do this to help themselves achieve liberation and union with God. The 3 duties. There are 3 duties that a Sikh must carry out, which can be summed up in 3 words, namely, pray, work, give. Prayer, Naam Japna, implies keeping God in mind at all times. Work, Kurt Kana, implies earning an honest living. Since God is truth, a Sikh seeks to live honestly. This doesn't just mean avoiding crime. Sikhs avoid gambling, begging, or working in the alcohol or tobacco industries. Giving, Van Chakna, which literally means sharing one's earnings with others, implies giving to charity and caring for others. The 5 vices. It is interesting to note that the Sikhs try to avoid the 5 vices that make people self-centered. These 5 vices build barriers against God in their lives. These are lust, covetousness and greed, attachment to things in the world, anger, and pride. According to Sikhism, if a person can overcome these vices, they are on the road to liberation.